Yeah. Uh, Jai Hind everyone, and good evening to all. Yep, I hope you are all doing very great. So, I am Abhist Asthana and I will be providing a basic gist of knowledge about the health and hygiene sector of the TSC camp, or also known as the Thal Sainik camp. I am Abhist Asthana and I am a final year BDS student at People's College of Dental Science and Research Center. Yeah, I will be joining my internship after 2 months. So yeah, shall we begin with the presentation now? So before we begin the presentation, I would like you to tell you about something that my golden rule about the health. Basically, that particularly the sector which we are discussing is the health and hygiene, and one of the major aspect of the health is mental and physical health both. And according to WHO, so if a person is completely physically or mentally well-being, only then he is called as a healthy human being or a healthy person. So my reason for a good like health is one of the major reason is a sound mental health. Sometimes you guys need to eliminate some people in your life. आपको कभी कभी अपनी ज़िंदगी से कुछ लोगों को ऐसा निकालना पड़ेगा, चाहे वो आपके लिए अच्छे हों या ना हो. You have to take some tough calls, tough decisions in life, so that your mental health should be sound. Accordingly, you should work on a physical health also along with that. All you are NCC cadets, you are already doing very great, and definitely NCC cadet can do anything. Yeah, so you should definitely prioritize your mental health over anything. So now we can begin with the presentation. So before coming on to that, the basic structure of TSC we should know all about. Who is your competition? Your competition is all the directorates, from whichever directorate you are participating. So this was the data which was given a year ago. I don't know about the data which is present till now. I think it is 4SD and 4SW now, I guess. If it's like this, then definitely someone will pin me about it. Yeah. So earlier it was like 6SD and 4SW, 6 boys and 4 girls from each directorate. You know all how many directorates are. So next, coming on to that, the dress was the dress is still the NCC uniform. So your uniform should be very well prepared. We will coming on to that why your uniform should be very well prepared. Like the main reason is that the viva voce. Sometimes you need, like after the theory exam, you need to practically appear in front of the officers to give viva examination. Like you should be able to implicate your vocal skills. Like it's a sort of mini interview. So allocation of marks is like that: 40 marks for the theory, 10 for the viva. So total comes around 50. So I hope this is very much clear to all of you. And yeah, coming on to the next, that is the syllabus. Yeah, the syllabus is like this. This is the common for the B and C certificate examination. Yeah, like the health and hygiene is completely same for the B and C certificate. As you, if you are in third year, then definitely you have an advantage over the second years. You have already studied about all the health and hygiene chapters from the book whichever you are referring. So I completely say that first you should rely on the directorate handbook. If you are just up to the unit level selection or the group level selections, then the directorate handbook is very much enough for anything. Yep, like sometimes you just need to learn it by heart. That covers almost everything. That certain that sometimes it has a lot of mistakes, but yeah, you have to manage everything. Yeah, you are NCC cadets, you can manage anything. Then secondly, start your study with the basic books you study for the NCC exams. I can't say the name specifically because I don't got any monetization from that authors. You already know all the name. And yeah, when you got selected at the directorate level, the MPCD, when you are up to going to Delhi and fight the other directorates, then you need to brush up your knowledge again and again. You need to revise again and again. Then additive, you need to add some points of knowledge at equal intervals of time. Then definitely it will reflect a very good image when you will reach Delhi. So at last I will just refer that NCRTs of class 6 to 10th is very much enough for anyone. Like you just don't need to read every chapter from that. We will be coming on to the topics of the syllabus in the next slides. So I will be showing you that. You just need to specifically read some of the chapters, not the whole book. But yeah, if you can easily get the PDF from the app of the NCRT, which is available on the Play Store on iOS. What it is called, I don't know that. I guess the Safari, I guess. Yeah. So next, coming on to the examination. So that is the examination is conducted into two parts. As I was told earlier, that first is the theory examination and the second is the oral examination. Yeah, the theory examination or the written examination consists of an objective or short answer question covering the syllabus of the health and hygiene up to first year of the training program. And officers will be conducting this examination and they will only evaluate your answer sheets. The paper will be of 1 hour duration. Sometimes it's of 1.5 hours also. Coming on to the next is the oral examination. Candidates will be assessed through an oral test also, basically, which I have already told as your personality test. The score will include any of the topic given in the syllabus in the health and hygiene. It can be anything. But yeah, specifically the point that you need to remember is that during your viva or your oral examination, you need to practically implicate the things which are actually coming into your real life situations. Like they will definitely point out questions like this. Suppose your friend got a snake bite in a TSC camp, like not a TSC camp, any camp sort of, like where is hospital is almost 60-70 kilometers away. So how will you assess this? They ask very practical kind of questions. You should be able to assess everything and able to implicate your knowledge in such a way that it should make a sense. So next, coming on to the topic of the syllabus for the Thalsanic camp, that are basically it comprises of the human physiology. I have also included the virology and bacteriology in the same. This doesn't come under human physiology. So yeah, please just don't mind. Apologies for that. So the next is the topics that are nutrition, digestive system, circulatory system, skeletal system, excretion system, endocrine system, nervous system, cell biology, and the respiratory system. This is all the systems of the body that you should be very well aware about. From the circulatory system, you should be able to study about the arteries, veins, about everything. The skeletal system, you should be knowing about the bones and everything. This will definitely help you learning about the EMS services, also known as the emergency medical services, like how to give a CPR and everything. You should be able to know everything. So yeah. Before ending our presentation, or we should be coming on to a sample test that I got from a website, I guess. So this was the group headquarters level, like a group level selection for the TSC team test, which was conducted in Bangalore. So we will just discuss how the questions are asked. As I have said, the questions cover the one-word short answers and some of that short notes like this. So yeah, the questions are very basic in the asked in the exams, that are specifically like this: how many number of bones present in the human body? They haven't specified at the time of birth. At the time of birth, it's 308, but it fuses into 206. So you just need to write 206. Just don't sometimes the questions becomes very easy and it becomes very difficult to answer everything. So this is how it works. So biggest artery is the aorta. You will definitely read about all this in a circulatory system and everything. Jaundice is caused by the increase of the bilirubin pigments, which is basically cause hepatitis A, B, and C. So, a very basic question such as the stomach secretes was juice, the stomach secretes gastric juice, expansion of AIDS is they are just asking the full form of AIDS. This is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. So yeah, this is how the questions are, the DTL and all, deep trenched latrines. These are waterborne diseases. You need to tell about the jaundice and everything, the venereal disease, dysentery, cholera, and everything that are contaminated through through contaminated water. And the contact diseases which come under the venereal diseases, which are hepatitis, herpes, genital herpes, gonorrhea, syphilis, and everything. Yeah. So prioritization of the casualties. So the casualties are basically prioritized on the basis of priority 1, 2, 3, and you should be able to know that how you prioritize a patient. Suppose if a patient requires CPR, that comes under the priority 1 patient, or like the person should be preferred the first. Like this is how the questions are asked, and you should be able to answer it all. The syllabus is very basic and very basic. You just need to cover. If you are like from other board also, you have already studied about the basic health and hygiene and everything from the class 6th. So this is not a very big task that you all guys have. So definitely it will be great, and I hope you all the best. Thank you everyone. Jai Hind to all.